You drag your exhausted ass home after a hellish 2-week trip, thinking you're finally going to crash with your wife who needs you more than ever cause of her Alzheimer's. But instead, you stumble into the most savage, heart-shattering betrayal imaginable from your own flesh and blood. This ain't Hollywood fiction, dudes. This is a straight-up real-life horror story that's going to make your skin crawl and force you to question who the hell you really trust in your family. Hang tight, cause every twist I'm about to drop will hit harder than the last. And by the end, you'll be raging and relieved at the justice served. Let me take you back to that night. I pulled into the driveway, body wrecked from that red-eye flight out of Vancouver. I've been camped at my mom's hospital bed the whole damn time after her stroke hit hard. She's stable now, thank freaking God, but those 2 weeks away? Pure torture. My wife Margaret's battling early onset Alzheimer's, man. Leaving her that long felt like abandoning her in a storm. She's my everything, and with her condition, routines are life or death. But yo, the house is dead dark when I roll up. That's straight up weird. It's barely 8 p.m. Margaret always keeps the living room lit up like a Christmas tree, cause the dark messes with her sundowning. Heart already thumping from fatigue. I haul my suitcase out of the trunk, stumble to the door, fumbling keys in the shadows. And then bam, it hits me. This faint, rhythmic thumping from inside. Desperate bangs, like someone's pounding for their life. Muffled sounds too, weak cries that chill me to the bone. Might get twists. What the actual fuck? I jam the key, burst in, and the noise explodes clearer. It's coming from the basement. Someone's down there, trapped, screaming silently. Hold up, this is where shit gets real insane. Don't look away now. I drop my bags like they're on fire and sprint to the basement door. Locked. Not just locked, padlocked from the outside with this beefy-ass lock I've never seen in my life. The thumping goes nuclear, frantic, heartbreaking. Margaret! I scream, voice cracking, hand shaking as I scramble for a tool, anything to break it. A feeble cry echoes back. Thomas? It's her. My wife. Trapped like an animal. I bolt to the garage, grab the crowbar, and go full beast mode. 3 savage yanks, metal screaming, lock shatters. Door swings wide, and the smell punches me in the face. Urine, sweat, rot, pure human suffering. I flip the light, and damn near drop dead. There she is, my beautiful Margaret, huddled at the stair bottom, filthy beyond words, body trembling uncontrollably. Nightgown torn to shreds, stained with God knows what. Her face? Gone as a ghost, cheeks hollow, lips split and bleeding. She peers up, eyes glazed with raw terror, confusion swirling like a fog from her Alzheimer's. Thomas, is that really you? Bro, I was down those stairs in a flash, scooping her fragile frame into my arms. She weighed nothing, like holding a broken bird. How many days without food? Water? Warmth? I'm here, sweetheart. I've got you now. You're safe, I swear. Tears burning my eyes. I carry her upstairs, mind racing a million miles. Who did this monstrosity? How could this happen under my roof? I lay her gently on the couch, grab my phone, hand still shaking bad, and punch 911. Giving the address, voice steady as I can, but inside, storming. I glance around. Furniture rearranged weirdly, random boxes stacked I've never seen. A daily pill organizer? Gone from the counter. Something seriously off. Paramedics swarm in quick. Pros checking vitals. Severe dehydration. Malnourished bad. Early hypothermia, creeping even in September warmth. I'm frozen in shock, piecing fragments. One paramedic hits me. Sir, when was the last time you saw your wife? 2 weeks back. I left for Vancouver. Mom's stroke. Our daughter, Jennifer, was staying here, caring for her. Voice breaks. Jennifer, my own kid, did this? They share a grim look, but keep professional. Stretcher her out. I jump in the ambulance, gripping her hand, whispering over sirens. I'm so sorry, baby. I never should have left. You're safe now. We hit St. Michael's Hospital. They rush her in, admitting immediately. Doctors swarm while a nurse pulls me aside in the hall. Mr. Holloway, serious question. Was your wife locked down there the entire 2 weeks you were gone? 14 days. The words slam like a sledgehammer. My Margaret, confused and vulnerable, trapped in cold darkness for 2 full weeks. Alone. Terrified. I don't know. Just found her like that. But wait, the nightmare's just starting to unfold. Stick around, cause this betrayal runs deeper than you can imagine. An hour later, detective rolls in. Morrison, from Toronto Police Elder Abuse Unit. Yeah, there's a dedicated squad for this evil shit. Scary how common it is. In the waiting room, I unload everything. Name's Thomas Holloway, 65, retired civil engineer, built bridges and buildings my whole career. Margaret's 63, hit with early onset Alzheimer's 2 years ago. Progressing slow. Thank God. She remembers faces, me especially, our daughter, daily routines. But confusion creeps. Forgets keys, loses time, sundowning hits evenings hard. Jennifer, our only kid, 38, sharp CPA, crushing it at a mid-size firm downtown Toronto. Married Kyle, 3 years back, this smooth-talking business consultant, always hustling crypto dreams, NFTs, passive income bullshit. Never trusted the guy. Straight up. He gave off shady vibes, but Jennifer glowed around him, so I bit my tongue. Flashback 2 weeks. 3 a.m. call from my sister. Mom stroked out in Vancouver. Panic mode, book first flight. Jennifer steps up big. Dad, don't stress. I'll stay with Mom full time. Handle her meds, food, everything. You focus on Grandma. Relief washed over me. She knew it all. Margaret schedules, how to calm confusion, pill times exact. First week, daily check-ins. Mom's chilling, Dad. Binging her favorite shows, eating good. No witties. Second week, radio silence. Calls to voicemail, texts like, super busy with Mom. She's fine, promise. Call later. Never did. Tried Margaret's phone, voicemail too. Told myself, she's handling it. Mom needed me more. Morrison scribbles, then drops the nuke. Mr. Holloway, did you grant your daughter power of attorney over Margaret's affairs while away? Hell no, never. Any documents Margaret signed that you know of? Not a clue. What? He closes notes. This smells like more than neglect. Financial angles too. We'll investigate deep. Margaret's hospitalized 3 days. IVs pumping fluids, nutrition rebuilding her, tests galore. Physically, she bounces slow, but she's looping. Where's Jenny? She was just here, making lunch. Kills me every time. No, sweetheart, Jenny wasn't. Day 2. She naps. I sneak home for answers. Basement hits harder in daylight. That bucket in the corner, her toilet. Thin, ratty blanket on bare concrete for a bed. No crumbs, no water bottles. Light bulb deliberately unscrewed. Scratches on the inside door, her nails clawing desperate. My wife, the woman who still laughs at corny jokes, cheers loud for the Blue Jays, dances slow in the kitchen. Reduced to this hell for weeks. Rage boils. Upstairs, Jennifer's laptop on the table. Password auto-saved. Dumb mistake. I hesitate, then dive in. Not proud, but necessary. Jackpot of evil. Scan files. Power of attorney docs bearing Margaret's shaky signature. Real estate papers. Bank transfers. Folder labeled investment opportunity. Kyle's fund. I sit there hours, hands trembling on the mouse, piecing the puzzle. It's calculated, cold-blooded. Week 1 of my trip. Jennifer Hall's confused Margaret to a sketchy Scarborough notary. Not her trusted family lawyer. Tricks her, just some paperwork for Dad, Mom. Quick signatures. Alzheimer's fog helps. Notary barely questions the wobbly handwriting. POA secured. Jennifer hits accounts hard. Drains $75,000 from savings. Money we scrimped decades from Margaret's future care homes. Therapies as disease worsens. Then, slaps a $100,000 home equity line of credit on our Leslieville house. Paid off clean 20 years. Now indebted. Total haul, $175,000 wired to Thornhill Capital Management, Kyle's company, a numbered Ontario Corp registered mere months ago. Specializing in crypto investments, blockchain consulting. AKA a scam funnel. But the gut punch worst? They couldn't risk me calling and Margaret blurting something wrong. Even confused, she'd sense danger, cry for help. Their fix? Silence her permanently, Basement prison. Text day 3. Jennifer to Kyle. She's bawling for dad nonstop. This plan's crumbling. Kyle, chill. She'll forget soon. The confusion's our ally here. Jennifer, but neighbors? Friends checking. Kyle, nah. Dad's stuck in Vancouver. Mom's old pals stopped visiting caused the Alzheimer's awkwardness. We're golden. Premeditated. They knowingly entombed a vulnerable elder to steal her security. I phone Morrison instantly. He arrives with team. I lay out laptop, docs, texts, basement crime scene. Mr. Holloway, this is elder abuse, financial exploitation of vulnerable person, unlawful confinement. Solid for arrests. Where's my daughter now? Got her address, Liberty Village condo. Cops raided hours later, gutted empty. Furniture vanished, closets cleared, flight mode. But sloppy trash dive. Discarded bank printouts, one-way flight tickets to Portugal, email confirmation for 6-month Lisbon rental from a property firm. Portugal. No extradition for financial crimes back then. Plan. Grab cash. Let Margaret disappear tragically. Play devastated family. Jet off rich. Huge error. I flew home 3 days early. Mom stabilized quicker. I surprised everyone. A full 2 weeks. Margaret likely dies dehydrated. Starve in that hole. They discover body. Mourn publicly. Board plane before questions. Morrison blunt. Your early arrival saved her life, sir. That truth crushes. My baby girl, who I pushed on swings, bandaged scraped knees, comforted over dead pets. Capable of murdering her mother for money? Manhunt launches. Warrants issued. Faces plastered news. Daughter and son-in-law sought in shocking elder abuse case. Media explodes. Reporters camping. Phone nonstop from neighbors, old colleagues. I ghost all. Margaret's my world. She's discharged day 4, body healing, but mind fractured deeper. Still quest for Jennifer. Is Jenny coming tonight? Did I upset her? How explain to Alzheimer's brain that your child is pure evil? Impossible. Jenny's tied up with work, honey, but daddy's here glued forever. Day 6 bombshell. Arrested at Pearson Airport. Attempting board flight to London. Connector to Portugal. Border agents flag warrants instantly. Morrison rings. We have them in custody. Emptiness hits. No joy, just void. Charges avalanche. Dual counts elder abuse. Financial exploitation vulnerable. Unlawful confinement. Fraud over $5,000. Forgery on POA. Kyle extras. Running full Ponzi scheme via his fund. Duped 30-plus elders/vulnerables with fake 40% crypto returns. Pocketed, shuffled to pay early birds. Classic pyramid collapse. Crown Prosecutor Patricia Chun meets me week later. Sharp as a blade. This is top-tier egregious I've prosecuted. Premeditation, exploiting cognition, total devastation. Muck's sentences incoming. Projected. Jennifer 8 to 12 years. Kyle 10 to 15 with Ponzi add-ons. Money recovery? Grim. Fund bankrupt. Cash offshore. Spent luring victims are gone. Restitution orders, but realistic? Slim. Question haunts. Did Jennifer know it was fraud? Patricia flips evidence. Emails, texts. She recruited victims. Even co-workers trusting her CPA cred. Fabricated fund statements. Active architect, not pawn. Bail hearing agony. Her lawyer pleads release. No priors, community ties. Low risk. Ignores Portugal plot. Crown counters. Obvious flight risk. Evidence tampering potential. Ongoing threat to Margaret. Judge denied. Remanded Toronto South detention till trial. I attend back row. Watching Jennifer orange jumpsuit. Sobbing to judge. Terrible mistake. Remorseful. Spots me mouths dad please help. I stand walk out. Couldn't stomach. Criminal wheels turn, but I go offensive. Hire elder law shark Christopher Walsh. Thomas, strong civil grounds. Sue for theft, emotional distress damages, breach fiduciary. Even if broke now, lean future earnings, inheritances. File suit swift. Defendants Jennifer Holloway and Kyle Morrison. Claims, exploitation, distress infliction, conversion. Demand, $175,000 stolen plus $200,000 punitive for trauma. More. Formal complaint Ontario CPA's college. She weaponized professional status for scam legitimacy. Recruited via trust in her designation. Investigation fast. License suspended pending. Conviction? Permanent révocation. No more accounting career. Felt necessary, not sweet. Months drag blurry. Neurologist warns. Trauma/stress accelerates Alzheimer's. Decline spikes. Margaret quits, asking Jennifer. Brain self-protects by erasing? Worse somehow. Hire full-time caregiver. I'm juggling courts, her needs. Bills avalanche. Medical, legal, new Helic mortgage payments, refinanced, but monthly hits first time in decades. Drowning, while perpetrators chill jailed. Preliminary January. 5 months post-rescue. I testified detailed. Discovery horror. Laptop revelations, betrayal scope. Jennifer's defense. Manipulated by abusive Kyle. Mental health struggles. Desperation. Judge ain't buying. Ms. Holloway, your trained accountant. Knew precisely actions, illegality. Exploited mother's vulnerability deliberately. No excuses. Bound over trial. June set. But twist pre-trial. Kyle's lawyer deal pitches crown. Guilty plea all counts. Full cooperation testifying against Jennifer. Paying her mastermind. For sentence cut. Coward flips on wife for skin safe. Patricia consults. With his testimony plus evidence? Ironclad conviction. Heavier sentence Jennifer. Thoughts? He'll do time. Offering 8 years. Parole possible after 2/3. Realistic 5+ minimum. Jennifer. Push 12 max. No deal risk jury sympathy. I weigh. Margaret's lingering confusion. Those 14 basement days. Stolen future. Shattered trust. Take it. Kyle pleads February. Sentencing quick. Fake remorse scripted. Judge unimpressed. Targeted vulnerables, including mother-in-law. Profit over dignity. 8 years federal. 1 down. Jennifer's trial June. 3 grueling weeks. Chronologue, forget de POA, transfert proof, basement photo, escape text, Portugal plan. Calls Margaret witness, devastating. My diminished wife stumbles questions, mixes timelines, pleads can I go home now? Defense twists confusion for unreliability. Then, boom, police basement video plays. Dark concrete hell, bucket toilet, blanket scraps, door claw marks visible. Jury silent. Tears flow multiple. Kyle testifies. Details scheme birth. Jennifer's idea, post-researching POA laws, notary shopping, timing my trip perfectly. She orchestrated. I followed. Evidence corroborates. Her laptop history, queries elder power attorney exploitation, no extradition countries, weeks pre-stroke. Premeditated long. Jennifer defends on stand, disaster. Claims, helping parents financially, Kyle controlled me, never intended harm. Cross-exam Rex. Prosecutor quotes texts, she'll forget. Confusion helps. Referring to your mother, hoping forget basement. Crickets. Locked her 14 days, no sustenance. Stole savings, fled plan. And no harm intended. Break sobbing. Jury stone cold. Deliberate 4 hours. Guilty, every count. Sentencing 2 months later. I submit victim impact. 5 raw pages. Trauma to Margaret/me. Law security, trust annihilation, family obliterated. Margaret attempts statement. Alzheimer's blocks. Neurologist letter instead. Trauma fast-tracked, decline irreversibly. Judge absorbs, then glares Jennifer. Educated professional. You comprehended mother's vulnerability fully, exploited remorselessly. Betrayed decency, fundamentals. 0 mitigation. Jennifer Holloway, 12 years federal prison. Exhale. Justice slice. But ongoing, civil settles. Joint $375,000 liability. Broke now, but liens lock future assets forever. Criminal restitution. $175,000 plus interest. Collection unlikely. House refinanced. Payments lifelong. Margaret's care escalates. Insurance gaps huge. Eyeing sell homes soon for facility funds. Jennifer at Grand Valley Women's Prison. Parole eligible 8 years. Kyle, Joyceville medium, 5 years. No contact. Daughter erased. Folks query. Regret aggressive pursuit? Wish family resolution? 12 years excessive? My answer always. She imprisoned her terrified, confused mother in darkness 14 days, intending possible death. Robbed care savings. Plotted country, flee with loot. Calculated, conscienceless. 12 years. Not harsh, lenient mercy. Margaret rarely asks now when I saw fly work trip. Easier than truth she'd forget anyway. Recently first. Forgot my identity, full hour. Who are you? Why my house? Snap back, but harbinger. End stage nearing. Biggest theft? Not cash, replaceable slow. Time. Precious remaining lucid days with Margaret. Stolen by trauma, stress, fear. Irreplaceable. No regrets pursuing max. Would repeat. Justice isn't vengeance. It's accountability loud. Some betrayals unforgivable. Daughter learn hard way. Hope you learn easy. Family trust sacred. Shatter it. Consequences shatter back. Margaret and me? Still battling daily, hand in hand, loving fierce. That's victory she never wanted us having. And sweetest revenge. Yo, if this wild betrayal saga got her blood boiling, eyes open wide on family dangers, and heart pounding for that hard-won justice. Slam that like button ASAP to show support. Flood comments with your raw reactions. Would you forgive? Go full pursuit. And absolutely crush subscribe for more unfiltered revenge stories exposing greed's ugly underbelly. Bell notifications on. You'll thank me when the next banger drops. Protect your circle tight out there, fam. Stay safe, stay smart.